The history of exploration across nations and across time is not one where nations said, let's explore so we can claim lands for our country, so that we can open up new trade routes. It was, let's explore so that we can become more powerful. The Lost Colony of Roanoke has been forgotten throughout American history and is a troubling mystery still today. Information regarding the colony, the reason for their settling in Roanoke, the settlement and the disappearance of the colonists, and researchers' thoughts on the lost colony and its importance today. Settlers came to North America as volunteers for the Queen of England, Elizabeth I, who chartered the mission to see if they could get a foothold in America, like the Spanish and the French. The settlers arrived on Roanoke Island in August of 1587. About 115 people went, and they came in two separate trips. John White became governor of Roanoke and returned to England to gather supplies, but due to complications was not able to return until 3 years later. When John White returned, he found no trace of the colonists. He found few clues to explain their disappearance. But what was strange was a single word carved into a wooden post, the word Croatoan. Some researchers believe that the settlers disappeared because of the Native American tribe that lived south of Roanoke Island, who were called the Croatoan, and speculate that the tribe could have killed the settlers, but more likely, the settlers became a part of the tribe. Other researchers say that the settlers tried to go back to England on their own, but got lost at sea. It is still a mystery today on what happened to the settlers of Roanoke. Many people have forgotten about this part of history, and it is an interesting mystery that has yet to be solved. In conclusion, as previously stated, the lost colony of Roanoke has been forgotten. The reason they settled in America was for the Queen to get a foothold. The settlement and the disappearance are still unknown. And researchers' thoughts on the lost colony and its importance have been still trying to solve the mystery today. I used the quote about the reason for exploration because the lost colony would have been the first settlement in North America if the settlers had not disappeared.